Hi, I'm Gary the Water Guy, and I own the water filter eStore and the Water Store in Midland, Ontario. Recently, a customer asked me to share with him the settings that should be in a Clack WS1 water softener. Because over the years, settings can have changed because people try to make improvements, or people aren't really sure what they're doing, or setting them up, etc. So you wanted to know what the back to basics settings were. So I'd like to share those with you right now.
Okay, so we're going to be checking the programming on this Clack WS1 valve and also resetting the valve. So first we'll start with the reset. So you just remove the faceplate, and then the connections at the bottom where you see this one says 12 volt AC, just disconnect that. You don't have to disconnect it for very long. Oh, maybe about 8 to 10 seconds or something like that will be enough to reset the valve. So, all right, I think we're pretty close to that now, so plug that back in. You can see it's going through the reset process. And it's back there. So the way that you can tell that it's been reset is that the time reverts back to 12 o'clock. So we'll just set the clock here. And okay, great. So now if we can go through to the settings, we'll start with the customer settings. So the next and up button, push them at the same time. And you see hardness displays at 22. So if we want to change that, change it with the arrows, but we're going to go to next. Regeneration days, that's 14 days override. So again, we press next. And then this is the regen time, which is set for 2 a.m. If we wanted to change it, we'd use the arrows up or down. You press next, the hours set, and then next, the minutes set. And then it says C2, and that just identifies the programming that's being used. So now if we do the service settings, we press next and down. Hold that for 5 seconds or so. And so the word softening pops up here, so that tells us that it's set up for a water softener as opposed to a filter. If it was set up for filter, you just use these arrows to change it. So then you go to next, and it's set for 30,000 grains. Go to next, it's set for 9 pounds of salt, and it's set for normal backwash. And the metering is set for auto. That's important that it does it based on the meter as opposed to regenerates based on time. Post fill, and that tells us that it's going to put water in with the salt at the end of the cycle, which is always the best way to set it up. Down brining, that's again the correct way to set that. Normal regen. And then again, comes back to C2 to tell us that the programming that we have. So once we go through all that, if we press the next button, from the time it'll show us that we have 1,363 gallons of capacity remaining. So we can also see what happens to the gallons remaining if we change the hardness settings or the size of the unit settings, for example. So, so if we change, again, go into the settings, and instead of it being 30,000 grain capacity, if we change that down to 24,000, then go next, same salt size setting, same hardness settings, but if we go all the way through to the end, again, now it shows 1,090 gallons of capacity remaining. And again, it's because it would be programmed this way for a smaller size unit.
And that's it. If you like what you saw today, please click the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified about all the new videos as they become available on this channel. And you can also check out the over 100 other videos about how water softeners work, how to do filter changes, etc. If you'd like some more information, you can go to my website at www.thewaterfiltereStore.com or www.thewaterstoremidland.com. And again, I'm Gary the Water Guy from the Water Store in Midland, Ontario. Thanks for watching.